started.
Right.
Like I said, is those who are signing in later, we'll catch up with them. My name is Dr. Michael Holliday, and I'm the president of the Kappa Scholarship Endowment Fund. And we have several board members with us. Two, the co-chairs of the scholarship program committee are Mr. Brian Smith and Mr. Malachi Brown. We also had board members Oliver Robinson and Mr. Herman H. McGill. Sorry, Brother McGill. For those of you who are unfamiliar with all the history of KSEF and Kappa, the Kappa Scholarship Endowment Fund is a 501c3 organization, which means that we are tax exempt, and we are charged with the mission of providing scholarships to deserving graduating seniors of the DC Public High School and DC Public Charter High Schools. Our scholarship is the scholarship program of the Washington, DC alumni chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. We have been in existence since 1984, and since that time we have given out scholarships annually. To date, we have given out a total of over 750 scholarships valued at over $2.5 million. And this year we have awarded 33 scholarships for a total of $264,000. And that's just a little bit about us. And at this point, I will turn it over to the scholarship chairman.
Okay. Well, thank you, Dr. Holliday. And again, I'm Brian Smith Sr. I am one of the chair of the scholarship committee with the Kappa Scholarship Endowment Fund. Of course, many of you all are familiar with what we call the Divine Nine fraternities and sororities. Many of you all be acclimated even more as you all matriculate into college. We all are members of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. I myself have been a member for, actually it's been 35 years this past April. So we have board members that have been in the fraternity much longer than I. And these board members have a vast amount of history and respected wisdom as it relates to the fraternity and the world in which we reside now. I did want to just personally congratulate all the recipients of the Kappa Scholarship Endowment Scholarship for this 2022 scholarship season. And I do know that I have met probably a few of you all personally, just in my ventures in the job that I perform on a daily basis. Yeah, if those are on the call, if you don't mind, just maybe just muting your phones, your devices, if you don't mind. Again, like I said, I'm Brian Smith. So I know we've got some recipients from Wilson High School, and once I kind of share a little further, you all kind of really kind of close the circle up as you find out who I am. I know I've had some contacts with students at Duke Ellington High School, and those students on the line, again, congratulations. But congratulations to all. We had set out this reception, and as Dr. Michael Holliday has mentioned, on an annual basis, we used to have this thing in person, let's say. So you all would actually come down to the location in which we have this event, and you all would greet us with handshakes and smiles. But of course, during the pandemic, we had to sort of adjust, the way we actually navigate. So we're hoping that as the kind of world opens up again, we can have some in-person events for you guys. And of course, myself and Mr. Malachi Brown and possibly Dr. Michael Holliday will be communicating with you throughout the year, especially when it comes time to making sure that you get your funds which are recurring on an annual basis. And but there's just rules and regulations that you need to follow as you do that. Doc, would you like for me to kind of share the instructions?
You can, since Brian isn't
Okay.
on the call yet. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, if you don't mind,
well, I can do it either one.
okay, do you have it up on the screen? I mean, can you share it, or you just want to go ahead and talk about it?
Yeah, I'll just because they had the
Okay.
instructions in their package.
Yes. Yep.
You all received instructions in your packages, actually both by email and by postal mail. And what you will have to do once you have enrolled in the college or university that you plan on attending, you will need to have the registrar's office, send in to us a certification of enrollment. Okay. And once we receive that certification of enrollment, then we will disperse your first payment of $2,000. Okay. And then each subsequent year, you will have to send in a copy of your transcripts. So at the end of your freshman year, at the end of your sophomore year, and at the end of your junior year, you need to send in to either directly to the chairman's email or to the post office box a copy of your transcript. And to maintain your scholarship, you have to remain a full-time student and have maintained a 2.5 GPA. Okay. So once we receive that documentation that every year, then we will disperse your funds. The other thing I want to let folks know is that if you transfer to another institution, you need to let us know that you are transferring so that your scholarship monies won't be interrupted. So what you'll have to do is if you transfer, you then need to have your transferring institution, once you've enrolled, send us a certification of enrollment. And then we will send the funds to your new school. Okay. But you must send in your transcript at the end of every year in order to get your scholarship monies. Okay. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah. And Dr. Holliday, if I could again reiterate, it's just important. There's some steps, there are responsibilities that you all have as rising college students. As Dr. Holliday mentioned, the committee will be looking for, excuse me, is verification of enrollment. What does that mean? We need to basically be guaranteed that you are actually going to enter that college in August. Okay. And that is, as you mentioned, an enrollment letter, a letter on stationery from, let's say, Morgan State University. Congratulations, Blair. We're looking forward to seeing you. And it's going to have your name. Most likely it may have your address. It'll probably definitely have your student ID on that. All right. Now, what we have done in lieu of that is that if you all have set up your account portals, because we want to work with you because we know that you've got a lot going on in your life, and we do as well. And but we're talking money. We're talking money that you have earned based on your performance in school, and in many cases based on your need to continue your education financially. So again, you have online portals as you all set up with your colleges. We have accepted screenshots, we've accepted downloads, but if it doesn't look official, if it's not coming from your exact college portal, meaning your online intranet account or what have you, then we will question that. But we just need to know for sure that you are enrolling in that school. And as Dr. Holliday mentioned, this time next year, as you're rising into your sophomore year, all right, your second year, we will need to have an official transcript. As Dr. Holliday mentioned, students postal mail the transcript. As you know, the world has kind of gotten away from the snail mail, but you can actually request that transcript electronically. And from the campus itself. So a lot of times it's an online application that you will perform with your college through your college intranet account, and send that transcript to either myself or Mr. Malachi Brown. But as I mentioned, these instructions are that you got them soft, meaning you got them on the internet. Excuse me, and Dr. Holliday's, we have them mailed to you as well. And again, if you transfer, it's just important that you let us know. It's all about communication. Let us know. And that, of course, we would need to verify that you are enrolling into that transfer school, just as you've done, this as you would do this summer with us, letting us know that, hey, I'm leaving Morgan, I'm going to Penn State. All right, we need to see documentation of that. Now, along with your transcript, though, all right, because we have students that have gone to college and they flunked their way out. I'm going to transfer back home to UDC, Mr. Smith. But when I see their transcript, they've showed me the verification that the UDC has accepted them. But when I see their transcript, they have not met the grade point average requirements, which is a 2.5. So many of us are educators. We have been educated. We know that your first year will definitely be an adjustment for you, but we know that you have responsibilities to maintain that GPA. You get a little distracted as your first year on campuses. So just remember, you have essentially $2,000, on the line on an annual basis, totaling $8,000. So all my parents on the line, we know how important that is. So just remember, so just as they say, much is given, much is required as well. Okay. Does anyone have any questions?
Oh, before you ask for questions, Brian, just remember, if you fall short in any semester, each student has a total of 5 years to get their money. So say you get your freshman year, you get your money for your freshman year, and something happens, unfortunately, you don't maintain your 2.5 average in your freshman year. As soon as you bring your average back up, you need to send us documentation so that you can get your money. You don't stop getting your money while you in school, if you happen to mess up one semester. So keep that in mind, because you do have up to 5 years from the date that you were awarded your scholarship to obtain your money. So if you go your freshman year, you sit out a year, when you re-enroll in school the next year, you need to send us documentation that you are back in school, okay? So that you can get your money for the remainder of those years, okay? And the other thing I wanted to mention is we've had a couple of students who were fortunate enough to, after they were awarded our scholarship, to be awarded a full scholarship at the school that they were going to. So if you find out between now and September or whenever you start school that you have received a full scholarship, you need to let us know so that we can then take your scholarship and award it to another deserving student. Okay.
Yep. Thank you, Dr. Hall. That's definitely a good point. So it's just all about communication. So I'm excited for you guys, and we're here for you, not only just for the money, but I'm here to communicate with you and share with you some of the things that you may need or have concerns about, in addition to the money, and definitely to maintain the funds that you're receiving from us.
Okay. One other part that I do need to mention, Mo Sawyer, are you still on the call?
And brother chairman.
Okay, good. You will be sent, each student will receive a hyperlink by email. You need to hold on to that hyperlink for your entire time that you are enrolled in school, because you will use that hyperlink to access our documentation to see the date we received your certificate of enrollment, and to see the date that we receive your transcripts every year and the dates that we mail out your checks to your institutions. So once you receive that hyperlink, put it in a safe place. I would write it down or copy it to the instructions that you received and put it in a safe place, because that hyperlink you will be able to use for the entire 4 years you're in school. It won't change. So once you have sent your information, if you want to check, after a week or two and see if we received it, then you can click on that hyperlink and it will take you directly to the portal, which will list your name and the dates that we received your information and the dates that we mailed out your checks. And Brother Sawyer, I don't know if you have a test hyperlink that you can show them or not. Did you? You don't have one right now?
If I could, I don't know, do I have access to share my screen? Hold on for one moment.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Hold on for one moment. Give me a few minutes. Brother Smith could be, someone can be talking while I bring it up.
Okay, not a problem. Any of the students on the line, don't be bashful. Any questions you have, any comments you have, any of your parents that are linked into this call, any of my parents have any questions or comments?
Oh, and we've had several people who signed in a little late. So if there's any information that you missed, please don't hesitate to raise your hand using the reactions on the bottom of the Zoom screen and unmute your mic and ask. Tiara, you can go ahead.
Hello. I had a question about the proof of enrollment. I heard you say that we could use our portal as proof of enrollment, like a screenshot. Is that what you were saying?
Yes. So again, because of COVID, we kind of had some experiences of just having difficulties with receiving information from the students. We just need legitimate information. So we know, or I know, that when information is coming directly from your portal. So let's say you're at UDC, we can see that you're logged into your My UDC account. And we can see that you're actually screenshotting us information from an official website, in this case, UDC, okay? And, but you all may already have received from the campuses, just verification, congratulations, Alex, we were looking forward to seeing you in the fall. We see on that your address, we see on that document your student ID, and so forth and so on, okay? And a lot of times, if the verification looks different from from each college, so it's kind of hard for me to kind of give you a direct example of what it's going to look like. But most of the time, the campuses will indicate that this student is enrolled, this student has registered for 15 credit hours plus, majoring in X, Y, Z if you've decided on your major, and so forth. And it's just normally looks like maybe three to four lines, sentences, and that's pretty much it. So and the key is that we want to get as soon as possible what you have, so we can verify and begin the process of forwarding the funds to the school. And forwarding the funds to the school, of course, we have to match your names, the student IDs, and which in the verification, which verifies that you're going to be enrolled in that institution. And is it Aaliyah? I think it is.
No, well, Alex.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Alex. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Doc.
Alex Z and then Aaliyah.
Okay.
Alex. Alex Z, you had a question? You had your hand raised.
Maybe you must have stepped away.
You must have stepped away. Okay, Aaliyah, go ahead.
Hello?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go right ahead, Alex. I'm sorry, Leo. Hold on just a second.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, Leo. So in order to you asked us to like send in the letter you asked us to send a letter of like acceptance, right? Is that correct?
Certificate of enrollment.
Right. And it's not a letter of
And if-
accept. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Alex. I'm sorry.
Because I have to meet up with what is it? I have to meet up with the college, like I don't know, like I have to meet up with the college tomorrow regardless, right? In order, because they're like, oh, you have to go and meet up with like the person who like coordinates with the students, right? In order to like enroll for the classes. So I have to go regardless tomorrow. So I'm gonna go and bring the actual scholarship tomorrow, like the letter. Can the school do it for me? Like, forward it to you guys, or?
Yeah.
Well, normally, I mean, the school, yes, can provide it to you, or you can request that they forward it to, you can share our emails with them. And I think you've got those emails from us. The school can
Okay.
forward that verification with us. Now, I would want to verify that, correct that a letter of a verification of enrollment is different than a letter of acceptance. As you all know online, the students know, when you apply to the college, you may have gotten accepted to a number of colleges. Okay,
Exactly.
Congratulations. Now, what we're looking for is this verification that you will be walking onto that campus in the fall. Okay, and that verification is, again, so an indication of your class schedules. I've accepted that, meaning coming from your portal, showing that you registered for classes. It's got your name, it's got the college, it's got your student ID. It's even, as I mentioned, has a list of the classes that you're scheduling to take. So you wouldn't do all that if you had, based on all the colleges that you've been accepted.
Of course. But I am a freshman, right? So I'm not enrolled in any classes yet. I haven't applied for any classes yet because class enrollment does not start until like next month or even 2 months from now. So how should I do it so that I can like do it early, but still get like accepted? Because I like to do stuff so that I don't like forget about it. I like to do stuff ahead of time because that's how I am. So what other stuff can I like submit?
You have to submit a certificate of enrollment. So there's nothing you can do until you enroll in school and have that certification of enrollment. And then you can either have the school send it to either the co-chairman's email address, or they can print it out and mail it. Or once you have enrolled in school, you can go to your school's portal and get the information and forward it to the co-chairman.
I know that I already paid the enrollment fee, right? For the school that I want to go to.
Right. But to see, the thing is, in order for us to disperse funds, we need a name and we need a student ID number.
I have a student ID.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, Dr. Holliday and Alex. Yeah. So again, honestly, Alex, if you're on campus this week, or will be traveling on campus and dealing with orientations or individuals in the admissions office, just as a process of your enrollment, you could just let the school know. You can share that letter with them. You can just pull it up on your phone or what have you. Share that letter with them, because it's something that most of colleges are familiar with. to say that,
Okay.
hey, I've gotten a scholarship from this organization, and they just really need verification that I will be enrolling in the fall. All right, and
Okay.
they can possibly go right to the computer, and these letters can just be formatted, because it could be just a general letter. They'll just have your name and which got and your ID and everything, and they'll just share it with you either electronically or just put it in your hand. But of course, you can share it with us electronically, or you can post
All
or
right.
mail it to us. And again, like
All
you
right.
said, you sound like you're very assertive and want to try to, stay on top of your responsibilities, which is
Of
a good
course.
thing. And so that's what you can do. And then, like I said, if you got some problems along the way, feel free, because I know you and I talked yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Feel free to
Yes,
call me,
we
feel free
did.
to email me, and I will make sure that you are doing what you need to do to, sustain, to get the funding that you need.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Aaliyah's question was, she wanted clarification on what the hyperlink was to be used for. The hyperlink is not the same thing as your enrollment certification. You have to send the enrollment certification and your transcripts into either the co-chairman email or to the post office box. Once we receive that information, that hyperlink allows you to go directly to our website to access your information. And when you click on the hyperlink, then you will go directly, it will show your name, it will show the date that we received your certification of enrollment, and it will show the date that we sent out your check. And in the subsequent years, you can use it to check the date that we received your transcript and the date that the subsequent checks were sent out. And it'll be a little more clarified once Mr. Sawyer shares the hyperlink. He's going to do that in a few moments after we answer the questions. Okay. Tiara, you had a question?
Yes, hello. I just had a quick question about the payments. So will they be split a semester? So will you give us 1,000 for the fall semester, and then the other 1,000 will be paid for the spring semester, or how will that work? The $2,000.
Good question.
Good question. It's one check. It's sent, like when you send your certification of enrollment, we will send a $2,000 check to your institution. Now, if you happen, to transfer or something like that, then the school will usually notify us and send us the other half of, if you go to one school your freshman year, the first semester, transfer the second semester, the school will notify us and refund us $1,000 that we will then send to your new institution. So that's why it's important that if you are going to transfer, you need to let us know so that we can keep track of where the money is gone to and where it's coming from. Okay, Brother Sawyer, are you ready? Brother Sawyer?
Yes, sir. We're excuse me, Mr. Holliday, we're having technical difficulties with the website right now. I talked to the webmaster, so we're going to have to delay that demonstration.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, understood. And but I think Brother Sorry understood, because honestly, we'll talk offline. I've gotten a couple of emails from a couple of students that said they had some problems with that link.
Yes, sir.
But
Well,
with
yeah.
but with our students on the call,
Well,
as I said,
the links
great.
haven't been sent. The links haven't been sent out for this current.
No, not to these students, right? These are some of
Correct.
our current recipients, right?
Okay.
Some of our current recipients. But again, I think it was TR. It was a really good question that you asked, and as Dr. Holliday mentioned, that $2,000 is going to be forwarded for our 22 recipients as soon as we receive all the verifications that you are enrolling into that college. Most colleges will apply $1,000 the first semester, $1,000 the second semester. And as Dr. Holliday mentioned, if you complete the first semester and don't come back the second semester, then normally what happens is that the colleges, universities will refund those funds to our organization. And of course, if you're transferring into another organization, then as mentioned, we would need verification that you are transferring into that other organization, other college. And also we would still need that first semester transcript, okay? Because the key is, as I think Dr. Holiday mentioned, if you attend a college in the first semester, you don't maintain that, you don't make a 2.5 that first semester, then unfortunately we would not be able to award you funds until you have essentially come out of pocket or finance that's the next semester you're on your own to bring that GPA up, that cumulative GPA. So that means that's the average of what you took from that previous college to what you received that second semester from that other college. Okay. And as I said, I'm willing to kind of talk these things through with you guys. I've gotten emails from students, and we've been seemingly able to communicate the process. Push come to shove, we need to talk. We can definitely do that as well. We just want to make sure that you as awardees are number one, following the instructions to receive the scholarships that you're receiving. Because I know the parents on the line, we know that every little bit of helps when it comes to the financing college.
Okay, Alex Z, you had another question?
Yes, sir. So I'm planning on there's like another campus for my school in like another country, in like Italy, right? So how's that gonna work? Because I might like go over there for like a year to like study abroad, but it's like the same school. So is there like a different system that I have to do over there, or is it the same thing?
Who would your tuition will be paid by your institution you were enrolled in, not in the institution that you're going to, correct? Your tuition bills will still be coming through your original institution, not the institute. Yeah, so they will credit you'll still get credited your account, because you're not going to get bills from the institution that you're going to on like work study or whatever. Your tuition bills are still coming to your original institution. Right. So the money will be credited to your account at your original institution.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Alex, if I kind of understand what you're saying, what I'm hearing is that you were looking to possibly study abroad. Okay. Mm-hmm. If you're attending an institution here in the US of A, you are the student at that institution. All right. And let's say you do 2 years at that institution and you're going to go to, Europe to study at that other institution. That institution in the US has this articulation agreement with that college in Europe, let's say, that this young man will be coming over there for a semester or for a year. But your financing, as Dr. Holiday mentioned, your financing foundation, meaning where the money needs to be paid, will be at that home institution, that US of A institution. All right. So just as we just mentioned, we would need the transcripts every year after you complete that full year. Normally that's students are sending us transcripts in now May, June. We receive transcripts through July, and once we get those transcripts, excuse me, and an indication that student is going to re-enroll into that college in the fall, because normally transcripts will show that their cumulative grade point average along with the number of credit hours that they've accomplished. And a lot of times the transcripts will show I think they titled it classes that are in progress, meaning that which you'll be registering for in the fall. So a student has sent me their transcript for the fall of 21 and the spring of 22. All right. Their GPA is 2.5. They meet the eligibility, and they've also completed at the minimum of 30 plus credit hours, because in order to graduate in many cases in this world, well, in the college systems, the U.S. college systems, is that you have to at least take 30 credit hours a year. So that's 15 credit hours a semester. And I think everybody knows what that is.
Is credit hours like, what is that?
Just like your high school, you're taking English in high school, you earn 1 credit. Say math, you earn 1 credit.
I see.
Normally the college level, those credit hours are triple. They're normally 3 credit hours, 3 credits per class.
So credit hours are basically like, like if you pass the class, they give you a credit or 3 credits or whatever.
That's right. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And I don't know if they still call them Carnegie units or what have you. I don't know about in your high school, whatever. But yeah, but as you're familiar with your high school transcript, you pass the class, you normally there's a number of credit hour attached to it. Normally the core courses, the English, the math, the sciences, you normally earning 1 credit. Sometimes your elective classes, health and PE, it may be a 0.5 credit, half credit. There's always a challenge when some students attend charter schools. Some credits are a little different in high schools, but you all are moving beyond high school now. You're all in college now, so normally colleges kind of stick to their guns, and those core courses are 3 credit courses, and even your elective, well, quote unquote elective courses, there really are no elective courses in college, but most of those courses you'll be accumulating 3 credit hours. Some will require you to take a lab, which may be a 4 credit course, because you're taking like biology, but then you're taking a lab as well. So that may be an additional credit. That's normally how that may work.
Okay.
And Mr. Holiday,
Yeah.
we have the website's up and running now, so I can do my demonstration. If you can give me.
Okay, hold on a second. Rena Davies had a question. If your child is deferred for the first semester of college due to military orders, and she got a letter from her school approval, can she show that? Yes, you can defer. At least you can defer 1 year of school. Each student has 5 years to request their money. So as a 22 awardee, you have been accepted. If you deferred this semester or the entire year, you can still obtain your money when you enroll, but that means you only have four more years. So if you enroll at, which would have been your second year and is now your freshman year, you only have 4 years to get your scholarship funds. And after the 5th year, then there will be no more availability of the scholarship funds. So yes, you can defer for a semester. You can defer for a year for, whatever reason, as long as you re-enroll and let us know that you are deferring. But you cannot defer for more than 2 years. So if you don't go to school this year, you don't go to school next year, then you will not be able to request any funds because you won't be able to complete your scholarship, your college education in 4 years. So we do have a limit. You can defer, and after 2 years, if you don't request your money, then the money goes back into our corpus. Brother Smith, you're on mute. I see you talking, but you're on mute.
No, I'm fine, Dr. Holiday. I was just actually communicating. So excuse me just for a quick second.
Okay. So Rena, does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
She'll be attending school in the spring of 2023. It's not the fall.
Okay, that's fine. Just the same thing applies. She just needs to send us the certification of enrollment once she enrolls.
Okay, thank
And
you.
I'm sorry, Dr. Holiday. What was the question? I apologize.
She wanted to know if she could defer the first semester, so she
Gotcha.
won't be starting school till spring.
Gotcha. Okay.
Not the fall semester. And that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. And what student is this? I'm sorry, may I ask?
Ayana McCullen.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Welcome.
I don't see any more hands raised, so Brother Sawyer, you're on.
Okay, yeah, did you give me host ability to share my screen?
You're still, yeah,
Okay.
multiple screens can be shared.
Okay, thank you. Okay, everyone, if you could see my screen, what you're going to see over here is going to be the email that you're going to be receiving. Is an example of it. Hope you can see that. It's going to have your name. It's going to be this link right here is the link that we're talking about that you should keep the entire time that you're in school. Also in there is going to have Mr. Smith and Mr. Brown's information. You can email them if you have any problems. And once you click on this link, and I hope it works while we're sharing, when you click on it, your name's going to come up. And over here, hopefully you can see it, but it shows the different phases of your process. Initial scholarship payment sent on this date right here, payment sent, first payment, second payment, third payment, fourth payment. So you can track the payments when they were sent, the different years. Here's where the enrollment certification will receive for this particular person. The official transcript received that year, the subsequent year, and the following year. So you can track, you can see when we received that information, and then you can see when the payment was sent out. So those are the two fields that you'll be seeing each year. Right here is the email address that we have on file for you. One of the things in reference to the after today, please make sure that we have your new and updated information for your email. Sometimes we see an email from your high school. Also, when you give us your college email, if you change during the summer, you need to update it. So using this email right here is one that you would have access to all the time. So that would help us. So if by chance you don't see anything from us or hear anything from us, it may be that you need to update your email address.
Updated.
Okay. Again, here's the link. I'm not sure from your perspective, you're going to see the link, your profile, but we'll have it. You'll always have that email address. So again, here's where we'll show where we have payments that are being sent, and we'll show where your certifications each year are being received. So you can track that, and hopefully that keeps down the calls and the emails, so you can see that information real time. Okay.
Okay, Jasmine Kearney, she has a question. Jasmine?
Yes, I was just wondering when he was saying about the email address. Is it best that we use our personal email address, or should we use the school email address?
We would prefer that you use an email address that you have access to all the time. So
that
you don't have to go back and forth this, from school, summer school, something that you have access to all the time.
And that you check on a regular basis.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And a really good question, because some students have their high school emails that they're still navigating. We want to push you all beyond that, because that's those schools are going to probably
Shut those down.
shut those down after you all graduate.
Got any more questions in reference to your tracking portal?
I don't see any more hands raised.
Okay. All right. Thank
Okay.
you, Brother Chairman.
Okay.
Like Jasmine still has her hand up. Oh, look at
Okay.
that. Okay.
Any more questions? Okay. Dr. Holliday, if I know we're approaching the 8 o'clock hour. What I like to do, if you're able, is I like for everyone to introduce themselves, our recipients that are on the line, and I just want to make sure. And I can call names, but I always allow you all as high school graduates or soon to be high school graduates to come off mute and just begin to introduce yourselves. And not in the chat. Okay.
Hold on,
So, I mean,
yeah.
if you're able. I'm sorry, Doc.
Aaliyah Mansouri has her
Okay.
hand up. You have a question, Aaliyah?
No, I just wanted to volunteer to go first, if that's okay.
Sure.
That's
Sure,
beautiful.
go right ahead.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Aaliyah Mansouri, and I recently graduated from Friendship Tech Prep. And this year, I'm going to be attending Catholic University of America, and I'll be studying business administration.
Great. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Hello, my name is Jasmine Kearney. I'm a graduate of KIPP DC College Preparatory. I graduated on Friday. And this fall, I'll be attending North Carolina Central University, majoring in business administration with a concentration of entrepreneurship.
Fantastic.
You all, if you all can show your video so we can see your face also. Remember that this is being live streamed. So Lanaya Young, you had a question?
Oh no, I wanted to go next, but I didn't want to just start talking because.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Okay, so hi guys, my name is Lanaya Young. Currently, I'm gonna graduate from Benjamin Banneker Academic High School on Tuesday. I'll be attending North Carolina State University in the fall, and my major is business administration. I don't have a concentration yet. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Great.
Beautiful.
Hi, my name is Dion White. I graduated from Friendship Tech Prep, and I will be attending George Mason University.
And
Good to see you, Dion.
Dion, what's your major?
Cybersecurity engineering.
Great.
Hello, I'm Tierra Crutchfield. I'll be graduating from School Without Walls on Tuesday, and I'll be attending Spelman College this fall as a political science major on the pre-law track.
Great.
Wonderful.
Hello, my name is Micah Nisby. I attend McKinley Technology right now, and I will be in the fall. I'm attending Morehouse College, and I'm studying computer science.
Great.
All right.
Hi, my name is Kendall Stewart. I currently go to Woodrow Wilson, and I'm going to North Carolina A&T. I don't know what I'm studying yet, though.
Okay, great.
Okay.
How everybody doing? My name is Khalil. I go to McKinney Technology High School. I'll be going to North Carolina A&T. I graduate on Saturday, and I'm gonna be studying civil engineering.
Great.
Hello, everyone. My name is Timitayo Adiola, and I will be graduating next Wednesday as the valedictorian of my class. And this fall, I'll be attending Columbia University with a potential major in economics and a potential double minor in public health and business.
Okay. What high school again?
Eastern Senior High School.
Eastern. Okay, beautiful, man. Congratulations.
Jasmine, you had your hand up?
No, I'm sorry. That was the clapping, just clapping for everyone.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
How y'all doing? My name is Elijah. I'm graduating from Dunbar High School, and I'll be attending Elizabeth City State University, studying business administration.
Great.
Great.
Hello, my name is Kennedy Sarpon, and I currently go to Eastern Senior High School. I graduate next Wednesday, and I'm going to North Carolina A&T in the fall, majoring in kinesiology.
Very good way, right?
Wonderful.
I was having a discussion with
And you mentioned what high school again? I'm sorry.
telling the truth, right?
Eastern,
Oh, Eastern, right. And you said North Carolina Central?
North Carolina A&T.
Oh, A&T. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you. All right.
Daniel, you want to go? Daniel Mushala?
No, I'm a parent. I'm sorry.
Oh, all right, okay.
But unless you want to know something, I'd be more than happy to share, but I think time is not on my side. Thank you.
Yeah, so I assume you're related to Blair?
That is correct, sir. Yes.
So Blair, oh Blair, where are you?
Blair?
I saw you earlier.
Yeah,
She
she's
left
here.
you?
No, she's here. She's on the screen, but she's muted. Blair, did you step away from the screen?
She must have.
Okay.
I mean, I could go.
Sure, go ahead.
So go right here. Who's
It's Alex. I don't really want to talk anymore because like I've been like taking up a lot of time. So, you know, but I mean, I'm going to the same school as the other girl. I forgot her name.
Yeah.
Catholic University. I'm also doing her the same major, the business administration, but
Great.
specialty in marketing. So
Great. Congratulations, everybody.
and also I've already graduated the like last week. No, 2 weeks ago.
Great.
All right. Also, did you see my question in chat?
Your question in chat.
I didn't want to interrupt the people speaking.
Yeah, the
Okay.
the website is a link. You'll be sent that.
Okay, so you guys already sending it out because I didn't really like catch it.
We have not sent it out yet. You will be receiving it. That has not been sent yet.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Maya Spriggs, then Ayana McClellan and Daya. Maya, you want to go?
Hi, my name is Maisha Spriggs. I go to high school, so I'll be graduating on Tuesday, and I'll be attending Oglethorpe University in the fall with a major in biopsychology on the pre-med track.
Great.
Wonderful. And Daya?
Hello, my name is India. I attend Duke Ellington School of the Arts. I'm a dance major. I graduate this Saturday, and I am attending Temple University, majoring in health professions with a minor in dance.
Beautiful.
Wonderful. Segan?
Hello, my name is Sagan Mabratu. I currently attend Benjamin Banneker. I'll be graduating on Tuesday. In the fall, I'm going to George Washington University, majoring in biology on the pre-med track.
Wonderful. Blair, did you get back in?
I did, thank you. My name is Blair Mushala. I attend Duke Ellington School of the Arts. I graduate on this Saturday, and I will be attending Temple University as well in the film and television production department.
Beautiful.
Great.
Congratulations.
Let's see.
Oh, I guess I can go next.
I was gonna say, did we miss anybody?
Go ahead, Ayana.
Ayana. Mhm.
Oh, okay. My name is Ayana. I attend Woodrow Wilson. I will be graduating the 22nd. The college I'm going to is University of California, Davis, and I'll be double majoring in wildlife, fish conservation biology, and marine and coastal science.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
Hello, my name is Jade Miller. I'm attending Rutgers Campbell University, and I'll be majoring in social work. And I also have a twin brother. He actually, unfortunately, cannot attend this call because he's on the airplane going to Eugene for track nationals. He runs the 4x1, the 4x1, is the 400, 200. So all sprint events. And he's attending Mount St. Mary's and majoring in secondary math and education and wants to be a teacher.
Great.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Looks like from
we-
my screen, it looks like
Did we cover everybody?
Did we miss anyone?
I was gonna say.
I think that's it.
I just want to make sure we didn't miss anyone. And Dr. Holliday, are there any parents, just as we begin to close out, and that want to or have questions or that want to make comments?
Good
Yeah, I wanna-
evening, Miss Cox. I'm Deion White's mom. The information was very interesting. I have no questions. You all covered everything to a T. And so it was great to see and hear from everyone. All the kids' accomplishments and getting this free money is what it's all about. No debt is what we're aiming for.
Right.
Understood. Understood.
Thank you all.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, this is Daniel Mushala, Blair's dad. I just want to thank you all for the opportunity like Ms. Cox says, to apply. And the fact that she was selected is truly an honor and a pleasure for her and for the family overall. And I'm sure for all the families involved as well. So we greatly appreciate all that you do in the community and worldwide. Thank you.
Sure.
You're welcome.
Hello. Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Hello. On behalf of Tierra Crutchfield, this is Monica Crutchfield, her mom. I just want to say thank you for the opportunity of her having to receive this scholarship. It means a lot, and I'm thankful for it. And you've covered everything as far as all of the questions that I had. Again, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Jamil Darby. I'm the parent of Jasmine Kearney. We're on the same Zoom. Just want to say thank you for awarding all of the recipients for the scholarship. This is wonderful for all of them, and it's also lift up some of the burdens for the parents, and it give us free space and will, as well as them, not to be able to concentrate on their studies and not worry about how their education will be paid for. And just like to congratulate all of the singers for this year, and well done.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations to you. Definitely.
Okay. Brother Smith, do you have any closing remarks?
Just real quick. I'll start off jokingly with saying that normally at this time, Doc Holliday, we're prepared to feed you, but so we would not come in between you and your dinner if you haven't had it already. But again, I want to congratulate all the students and the parents of the students, the recipients of the 2022 Kappa Scholarship Endowment Fund Scholarship Awards Program. All my Wilson students on the line, of course, I have to shout out someone special in my life, who is Miss Bradshaw Smith. So all the Wilson High School students on the line, you may have been taught health by one of the finest at Wilson High School, Miss Bradshaw Smith. All my Duke Ellington students, Blair, I think I met you the first time I walked into the building over at Duke Ellington. India, the same. And so all of the students that I've come in contact with over, my travels in and out of schools during and around COVID, it's been a little tricky. And I do want to commend you all, because you all actually have spent pretty much your entire high school career, I guess I would say, in and around the time of a pandemic. And I just want to commend you and that you've kept your heads lifted, your spirits lifted, and the parents, of course, again, for being patient, keeping your heads lifted, and also just working with your sons and daughters as they navigate this new world that they're going to venture. But I am here to assist you. As many of you all know, I do have a full-time job, but please feel free to email that KSEF email, and I will definitely get back to you. And with all the questions or answers to questions that you have, sometimes we'll have to refer questions to our president of the board and so forth, but we want to make sure that we get the answers that you need, and so you can sustain your scholarship. So again, thank you.
Okay, and I'd just like to say to all the awardees, again, congratulations. You've all worked hard to get to this point. You all are all outstanding students, but even with that, there will be challenges ahead of you in your college life and in the future. Just remember that you have your parents, your friends, your colleagues, and the KSEF members. If you have any questions, anything you need from us, please don't hesitate to drop an email, give us a call. We'd be more than happy to help you in any way we can. And we have several other board members on the call. Do you all have any comments?
Doc and Brother Smith, this is Mark Washington. I just would like to thank you both personally for how much you invested in this process and being able to see your commitment to these young people and their families just right up close and personal is very inspiring. So I'm very happy to be a part of it. Thank you for all that you all have done to make this happen.
Sure.
Good evening, Brother Dr. Holliday. This is Michael Butler. I'm a board member with KSEF. I would just simply like to say congratulations to the students, the deserving students who have received our scholarship, and also equally to the parents who have guided and had a hand in the development of their children to this point, and will continue to as they move into their the next phase of their future. I just simply wanted to say congratulations, and I know you all will do well, and we look forward to hearing from you as you matriculate through your various universities. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else? All right, Brother Smith, it looks like you want to conclude the call. You have any other comments to make?
No, again, I appreciate you all linking on this Wednesday night. Those who have graduated, again, congratulations. Those that will be graduating, again, congratulations. Use your calendars on your phones. You're going to realize that you can't remember everything as you start having more responsibilities. So use your phone calendars, put in reminders, dates, all that kind of stuff. So when you link off now, your next reminder is to make sure that these folks with the Kappa Scholarship Endowment Fund get this verification that you're enrolling to the school, so we can send that check to that institution. So when you walk on campus in August, you don't have any problems, all right, as relates to, as I say, zeroing out your balance. All right, that's the word. Making sure that you have all financial aid that's available to you, and the school recognizes that, and they're allowing you to navigate your way, through campus. But definitely reach out to me.
Okay. And if no one else has any comments or questions, that concludes this program for this year. We wish all of the students much success in the upcoming year, and we hope to continue to hear from you throughout your college transition.
All right. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir.
All right, take care. Stay safe, everyone, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Congratulations.
Yep, definitely.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, I'm trying to think here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Okay.
Okie dokie. There's still one student.
Yeah, still a couple people on the line, but that's fine. I think, we'll be looking forward to now just making sure that everybody kind of, as they say, dot their I's and cross their T's.
Yeah,
And
get the information in. Yeah, so.
Yep.
All right. You all know this was live streaming, so we will be able to see a copy of it. It's live streaming on YouTube, so I will check with Eric and see how we access that. It should be up on the website, but I don't know if he's got it embedded in there or what. But
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Okie dokie. Thanks, you all.
Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody.